Insaniquarium is a virtual pet simulator game that was released in 2001. The goal of the game is to feed fish, get them all chunky so they can start providing you with coins, but make sure to keep them well fed, otherwise... But that's not all. You also have to protect your tank from the alien invaders that show up from time to time, while trying to collect enough money to buy all 3 egg pieces to unlock a new pet and progress to the next level. Anyone who's played this game before knows exactly how catchy the soundtrack is, and hearing it again after all these years really brings back memories. Upon entering the game, you're greeted by a Wow. I just want to sit here and dance to the soundtrack, cause listen to this. After our guppy reached the 3rd stage, we finally unlocked the egg, so we're gonna have to start saving up for that. I finally have enough money to buy all 3 egg pieces, so now we can progress to the next level. So we unlocked this snail, and he basically just collects all the coins that fall to the bottom of the tank. So we're getting our first alien opponent, and we basically just need to click on it until it dies. Wow, he's kinda ass, but after beating him, you do get a diamond and it gives you 200 coins, so it's good for us that he sucks. After our first guppy reached the 3rd stage, now we can upgrade their food and the quantity that we can drop all at once. We also unlocked the egg now, so we can start saving up and go to the next level. It's also giving us a tip to shoot the head if we want it to go down, or to shoot the tail if we want it to go up, which helps if you want to keep them away from your fish. So same thing as before, we have enough money now so we can buy all 3 pieces and move on. This new pet that we unlocked generates $250 every 40 seconds. In this level, we unlock carnivores and we can buy them for $1,000, and they basically drop diamonds, but they also eat your baby guppies. Now that we have enough money again, we can move on to the next level. This new pet that we got helps us fight off the aliens. We also got a brand new alien opponent. That fish has 0 survival instincts. This alien has more health and can eat more fish compared to the last one, so we're gonna upgrade our laser to take it down faster. By the way, you don't have to save up for all 3 pieces. I just like doing that just because. But now that we have enough money for all 3 pieces, we can move on to the next level. Now it's letting us choose 3 pets to bring to the next level, and I'm just choosing these 3 because I feel like the snail is kind of useless.
More than a pet, you're my best friend, too cool to forget, come back.
Our new pet is Prego, and she basically gives birth to baby guppies every 26 seconds. This is also the first level where we fight multiple aliens at once. As usual, we have enough to buy all 3 pieces, so now we can move on to the next level. So we have our first bonus round. We need to try and collect as many shells as we can, which we can use in the virtual tank or save up to buy bonus pets. There are shell combos in this game, so if you collect several of the same shell in a row, it'll build a combo and multiply how much each of it is worth. So for example, the 2nd shell would be worth double, the 3rd will be worth triple, and so on. We're now in our 2nd tank, and our new pet Zorf basically feeds tier 2 fish food to our hungry guppies. Star potions will turn large guppies into star guppies, which will start producing stars, but make sure to only feed them on large guppies, otherwise small and medium guppies will just explode and die. And as usual, once you have enough money, you can go on to the next level. So this new pet that we got, Clyde, swims around the tank and collects coins for us. We also unlocked star catchers, so we need the star guppies to feed it stars and it gives us diamonds in return. We have enough money now, so we can go on to the next level. Our next pet is Vert, and he drops a gold coin every 6 seconds and we don't need to feed him, so he's very good in the early game. The game tells us that there's a new alien breed coming and we can't use lasers to defeat it. The way to defeat the Pillsbury Doughboy is you just have to stuff him with food until he explodes. By the time he attacks me a second time, I've already upgraded my food and the quantity, and I can basically just stuff him until he busts. And once again, we have enough money so we can go to the next level. Our next pet, Rufus, is like our swordfish, but he does more damage but can only stay at the bottom of the tank. So we need to lure the aliens to the bottom of the tank. So we have a new alien opponent and we have to shoot its missiles so it doesn't nuke our fish. And so I used the same strat here. I just bought a bunch of star catchers and made a bunch of star guppies until I got enough money. Meryl sings every 40 seconds and makes the guppies drop extra cash. And I'm pretty sure she's also the one who called me an old hag earlier.
Tempura, sushi, sashimi, fujitsu.
Same strat as last level, get as many star catchers and star guppies as you can and you can progress to the next level. We have another bonus round and same thing as before, just try and do combos and get as many shells as you can. I did kinda bad, but oh well, who's counting? This new pet that we got helps protect small to medium guppies by putting them in his mouth and protecting them during alien invasions. This new tank introduces us to guppy crunchers and they eat small guppies and produce beetles that is equivalent to 150 bucks. As usual, we got enough money so we can go to the next level. We got a new pet, Seymour, and he basically slows down the falling speed of money and shells and slows down the disappearing rate when they hit the bottom of the tank. I love this guy. He basically like lessens the carpal tunnel that you're about to get in these higher levels. In this level, we also unlocked beetle munchers, which eat beetles from guppy crunchers and gives us pearls in return worth 500 bucks. And as usual, we have enough money so now we can go to the next level. The new pet that we got, Shrapnel, releases a bomb every 18 seconds and they're worth 150 bucks. He's very good early game, but you also have to be careful because these bombs kill your fish.
Click the bomb, you stupid cow.
In this level, we also run into a new alien invader. When he turns blue, he can't eat your fish, but he regains health if you shoot him. The reason why I'm shooting him is I'm trying to redirect him away from my other fish because some of these fish have zero survival instincts. Overall, this was a pretty tough level with shrapnel just bombing all my fish and the squid just eating everyone and a lot of micromanaging. But finally we have enough money so we can get the hell out of here. So this new pet that we got, Gumbo, uses his light to direct all guppies away from aliens towards the opposite corner of the tank. We also run into a new alien in this level and he shoots energy balls that you can deflect by shooting. It also does damage to him if you shoot it and deflect it towards him. Be careful though, because the deflected balls can still kill your fish, so don't do what I did.
I can't believe you've done this.
The egg pieces are getting more expensive, so I have to buy more chameleons, more crabs, which means more micromanaging, but we finally have enough and we can get out of this level. Blip is definitely one of my favorite pets. He basically tells us if our fish are hungry, he tells us where aliens spawn, he tells us how much health the aliens have, and after 5 seconds into the game, he basically unlocks every purchase option so we can start buying upgrades. I'm not gonna lie to you, this level has been kicking my ass. The octopus has been eating all my chameleons and my crabs, and it took so long that I finally got king guppies, which is the final form of the guppy, and they start dropping diamonds, which I guess isn't that bad. I was even getting so flustered that I didn't buy all my eggs at once, but finally we have enough for the 3rd piece and we can get out of this level. Another bonus round, we're gonna use the same strat and try and collect as many shells as we can. There were a lot of combo options here and it was very easy to collect more shells. Our new pet, Rhubarb, basically roams the bottom of the tank, and if a guppy goes near the bottom of the tank, he snaps his big meaty claws and launches them back up the tank. We also got a new fish called breeders, and medium breeders give birth every 40 seconds while large breeders give birth every 18 seconds. I didn't buy any carnivores because I wanted to see like the breeders in action, but definitely next round we will because we need some population control. Our new pet, Nimbus, basically tosses any food or coins that fall to the bottom of the tank back to the top of the tank. In this level, we run into a new alien opponent that has 2 heads. Only one head is active and vulnerable to lasers until the first head is destroyed. Both heads must be destroyed and they can still eat fish that they touch, including the inactive head, making them very dangerous if they're stretched out. In this level, we also unlock Ultravores, which cost 10,000 but also produces treasure chests worth 2,000. They also eat carnivores, but they're also very vulnerable to aliens because they're big backed. We also see an inflation in egg prices because last level it was 3k a piece and this level it's 25k a piece. Like they saw the future or something. And 84 years later, we finally have enough to buy all pieces and go to the next level. When I said population control, I did not think they would actually add Thanos to this game. Let me show you. So basically, if you click him 3 times, he electrocutes the entire tank and turns all the dead fish into diamonds.
I finally rest. Watch the sunrise on a grateful universe.
The eggs this level are 50k a piece, so my strat was to just spam buy Ultravores and pray for the best. Gash is the most powerful of the attacking pets and his bites are equivalent to level 8 lasers, but in exchange he does eat one of our guppies. This level had both the Cyclops and the robot at the same time, so it was kind of just a mess. I was a mess. This is another level that really kicked my ass because every time that Cyclops and the robot come out, there's a mass extinction event that happens, and I don't know. I'm glad I have enough money now because I am not dealing with them again. energy basically reses fish who starve to death or who get nuked, so very good against the Cyclops and the robot from last level, but she cannot res fish who got digested. The eggs were a bit pricey this level, but that's fine. The strat was I just got Ultravores very early and just pretty much ran through the rest of the level. We're at the final boss fight, so if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It'll really help a lot. Thank you. So for this last level, basically we go against the final boss of the game, and he summons mini aliens and can also summon other aliens we've encountered in the whole game. Our pets basically do nothing for this level, it seems like, so I guess we just have to protect them and defeat the boss all by ourselves. Here, I was clicking so hard I exited the game. Kind of embarrassing. This was way too close, and this is why Samer is the GOAT. He is the MVP, the lone survivor. And despite this game being 20 years old, it is still a classic. I will forever love this game, and I will forever remember this game. Definitely a 10 out of 10 would get carpal tunnel again.